Shannon in the morning and the Big Show.
Da 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 da. Meet the Flintstones.
What? On CBS FM.
Not just the Big Show, but our 5-year anniversary with
Wow!
a live studio audience. My name is Ross Britton, along with the crew here. And got to say thank you to Stu Leonards for providing breakfast for our 5-year anniversary. For not just us, but the entire studio audience. See how much fun food shopping can be at Stu Leonard's. And thanks to Duncan for providing the donuts and coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And coffee.
Yes.
Yum.
Lots of coffee.
Coming up, the song of the day worth $1,000. We'll talk to Maury Povich this morning. Stu Leonard himself will check in. Taylor Dane will be here later on as she helps us celebrate our 5-year anniversary. She was there for the summer blast-off.
Yep.
Out at Coney Island.
Remember how hot she looked?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did a great job. She can also sing.
Yeah.
She's got a great voice. Bob Saget later on, and Kevin Nealon will be here. Also, 2 radio superstars with us this morning.
Wow. Where?
I got Mr. Dan Taylor. He stops by.
That's actually Taylor Dan.
Oh, look at you go.
You know what? That's
a
why
John
you.
Elliott joke.
That's why you and Ellie get along so well.
Yeah.
They're like 2 peas in a pod.
Well, we
I
also
got
have
in
a
here,
fleet
they
of
put me in-
planes.
They
And
put me in my
please-
place right away. They put me in a high chair over here before when I came.
And please say good morning to Broadway Bill Lee.
Isn't this spectacular? Almost ejaculous. And you know what's miraculous?
Well,
That, Scott, even at your advanced age, you can
Made it
still
here.
say relevant, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
It's true. You wouldn't believe how many disc jockeys I talk to. They go, Broadway, it's kind of like you're Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Scott is like Yoda. And I said,
Yoda?
yeah.
Oh, my God.
I don't want to be Yoda.
I said, well, you've seen our headshots, obviously.
I don't want to be Yoda.
No, it's really like that in the hall. Scott will stop me and go,
This one time in Georgia, I brought this girl into the studio.
All right. You know, why the hell did I even bother to introduce these two?
you know, I think
I could have
somebody
ruined
put,
this show by myself.
who put the Grey Goose in the water cooler is what I want to know.
I wish.
I just saw Jason Block, the Cuckoo Clock, our game show expert.
what's up, guys? How are you?
He's back there, and I've been wanting to talk to you about what the hell is going on at Jeopardy.
Whoa.
No, that is a mess.
What is that mess?
It's not a mess. It's
Huh.
the first time in the history of the show they brought back 18 players in a team format,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
they're playing for $1 million.
Yeah.
And
But
yeah.
how do they decide who plays when and what?
Well, each player
All
can
right.
only play.
I'll be
one-
back to you in a minute when
All
you
right,
finish the explanation.
This is like picking.
Yoda hasn't got time for that.
This is like picking apart a basketball game.
Yeah, but it's just
Okay, let's move along.
it's just weird. It takes them so long to explain it. Even Alex himself said, "I'm not sure I understand what's going on here."
It's a little confusing, but it's a hell of a lot.
A little confusing.
A little bit.
All right. It is a little confusing. John Elliott checks the forecast, and it doesn't look pretty. It's confusing also.
Well, what happened with the girl in Georgia, though? That's what I want to
You
know.
better do your little
She
yoga
was
work.
stuck out on I-78.
So here's the deal. It is nasty out there right now, just enough to really slow you down. We're talking about snow through the morning commute, then 37 this afternoon. There is another round tonight, so don't forget, tonight, more snow. Changing over closer to the coast, but a couple more inches possible out by you, Patty.
Yes, yes.
Saturday,
And you.
yeah, I
John
know.
Elliott.
Saturday starts wet, then 40, and then Sunday night. Please pay attention. That starts as snow, changes over to rain during the period Sunday into Monday. Still a wild card on the track of the storm. And then next week, by the way, hello March. It's going to feel like the teens. High on Tuesday, just 30 degrees with 40-mile-an-hour winds. 26 degrees right now. 37 sloppy degrees later today.
Now, Dan did for many years work the morning show, and he had a New York legend working with him, Mr. G.
Yes!
All right, one of the great TV personalities of New York TV or radio history. And you guys were side by side, but you shared a bond. And
Yep, good guy. He was a good guy. Still is a good guy.
I was going to say, yeah, he's still with us.
I hope he's still.
Lord, he's still a terrific, fun guy.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's still alive. I'm happy.
Well,
He is. I see him on TV. He's still there. At one point, he decided he just didn't want to get up anymore to do the morning weather, so we had to go out and find a cheese ball replacement. And we got one.
Perfect replacement.
That perfect cheese.
When did this,
And I'm sloppy seconds.
yeah,
Well,
when did
then-
this anniversary turn into a roast?
Well, Mr. G had a special way with words. And the other thing was, you never ever knew what he was going to say.
Well, that kept you on your toes in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
But
it
was
certainly
fun. Wasn't it fun?
Now-
Guys, you listened, of course.
I tell you what, who bonded with him was Brad Blanks. You guys
I love that guy.
You guys had a few cocktails
Yeah,
together.
we go and have a few drinks out in Midtown
And
Manhattan.
G doesn't drink, so, it must have been
Well, he
interesting.
would watch you, though. Didn't bother him. So, Brad, Kermit, Patty, and Mr. G went to an Australian bar for the World Cup. And they came back the next day, and we discussed it.
Australia, the name of the bar, right? Yeah, the Australian bar, 38th Street between 5th and 6th. Matty Astle did a great job. I mean, this is his time to shine. He loves the World Cup and big events.
You know, everybody jacks up the prices all around that bar. I wanted to buy some cufflinks. The guy wanted $150 for it. You know,
My cufflinks in a bar?
well, I ripped them apart. I got so excited that
What the hell is he talking about?
Brad, can you explain this?
No, he said no.
And you know what? Let's just leave it right there. What? They don't sell cufflinks in a bar.
No, just beer and nice meat pies.
All right, well, good for you.
Meat
Good for
pies.
you, Mr. G. What just happened? I don't know. He does that all the time. Remember that one about his exterminator? I don't understand it. I like that guy.
soccer game. Next thing I'm talking about is cufflinks.
Every so often, people come up to me and say, "Why are you mean to Mr. G?" I'm not trying to be mean to Mr. G. Mr. G just comes up with stuff out of the clear blue. We don't know what he's talking about.
I wish we had a web camera in here so you could have seen Scott's face when he starts talking about cufflinks.
Thanks, Joe.
I had to
Out
try.
of the clear blue.
Scott's face was actually pretty good because in the old days, Scott's face would have went really bad, really quick. Yes. But Scott gave you a 7 to 8 second, chance there.
I did. I
You
said,
did,
well,
and you're
maybe
really nice
it's-
about it. It's got to be going somewhere.
In the old days, he would throw something across the room.
Why would anybody talk about cufflinks unless there's a punchline?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The old days, Mr. G.
We
Love the guy.
used to joke in the morning with G that he was 76.3% accurate for yesterday's weather.
Yeah. Wow.
Love you, G, if you're listening.
649, he's one of a kind. 649, big show coming up. The official $1,000 song of the day as the broadcast continues from the radio.com theater.
All right.